events at her home last Saturday. But authorities claim there was no foul play involved, according to TMZ. Price is now listed as a missing person with a National Crime Information Center, which is why you have to be careful if not to run with this information as gospel or anything, because there's a lot of stories revolving around this, and the timeline is a lot. You'll have to sort through it, each source, depending on how much time you have to see which source is agreeing on the exact same thing. You know, you have to sift through all of this and see which party, what is it? You have to sift through all the sources to see what thing that every source is all saying. And if you don't take the time to actually do that, you could get in trouble. And I'm not trying to be on here maliciously. I just want to talk about it because I'm concerned too. I like Kelly Price's music. From what I lightly followed, I like her journey. I like her ups and downs, no pun intended, with her weight loss. You know? So, she's a powerful singer. And she was a powerful singer when she lost the weight too. I don't know if Adele was blessed to keep her strong vocals when she lost the weight or not. That's neither here nor there per se, but Kelly's voice is still intact, with or without the weight. That's him. Let's go. Prior to her sudden disappearance, Price revealed to her fans back in July that she was battling the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the symptoms were taking a toll on her. She was admitted to a hospital approximately a week later and placed in the ICU after her symptoms worsened. Her family also says she was in contact with them during Her family also says she was in contact with them during her stay at the hospital in August, and her children visited her several times. 3 weeks after, Price's children received a phone call that she was discharged from the hospital, although they said she didn't appear to be fully recovered from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't think you necessarily have to be completely, she's alive, rise from your grave, but you got to be good enough to get out because they need to put some more bodies in the bed. Bodies in the bed. Y'all three more bodies in the bed. She's good enough to go home and go home enough to recover. If you hear all that noise in the background, that's our cat Tango. We've got a couple of boxes here, and he just threw his body into the box and slid down off of this thing I have on the floor. So her family added that Price's boyfriend is reportedly preventing friends and family from visiting her home. Based on the facts, an investigation is currently underway to find the singer. Now, like I just said before, on the platform, Larry Reid, he got some information that said that she's now married to her boyfriend. But on this article written a couple of days ago, 23rd, I keep looking at the date. There's a date down in my corner, so I can just remember the date and keep in time with what's going on. According to this article, a couple of days ago, 23rd, it's still stating that, that's her boyfriend. But nonetheless, I'm not spreading the word that she's married. I'm just telling you all these stories that I'm hearing from different platforms. But you can't hold one thing over the other, and you can't hold one platform over the other per se. But you can check all platforms and see what platforms are saying all the same things, despite all the things that are coming up. So this is kind of a fun way to fact check and make sure you don't get in trouble. So that's that. That's a nice picture. Thank you, Hollywood Unlocked. Thank you, Deja Monet. And once again, this is the Larry Reid live show. As you can see, when the story first broke, you know, he was on there talking about what he had heard, and it's pretty much what I'm talking about. All these speculations of seeing Miss Price and her boyfriend out at a restaurant. You know, I think this is after the hospital thing. This video is right here talking about what I just said, that he's got information that she's not married. And then this is the video that happened today. And the woman to the left in the green is Kelly Price's sister. From what I'm gathering, she's the one who's been going around asking Miss Price to come forth and let her know that she's okay. And on that note, there's a quote she said from today's Larry Reid Live's video. As you can see from 4 hours ago. Let me see. Hope I don't have crumbs on my face. I don't have my mirror here. Dude, I'm looking for that page. All right here. So the video 9/26/21. This video is called this video that you're looking at now with the thumbnail with the lady in the green and Kelly Price is called Update. Kelly Price located by close family member, question mark, combo with Sean Ray Price live. So Sean Ray is her sister. Let me see if I can make this small so you guys can see it. Oh yeah, that's a 300%. So there it is. There's the title up there. Update: Kelly Price located by close family member, question mark. So her sister said in closing, the woman in the green, that when and if she gets the chance to talk to her sister, be it face to face or over the phone somehow, she's going to have strong conversations with her. Strong conversations will be held once getting the chance to speak with her sister. Strong conversations meaning she, just asking her like, yo, where have you been? Why have you left this hanging? Why have you left this high and dry? Her sister, was it Shan Ray, said that she had got a piece today that she said over the Larry Reid Live video today. She got a piece today because she found out that her sister is okay, and how she found that out was through a friend whose word she holds weight to. That woman told her that Kelly is okay. So that gave Kelly's sister, the lady to the left in the green, Sean Ray, a piece. Although she haven't really heard from her like face to face or on the telephone. Nikki Gilbert, which is the woman who she takes her word for strongly, someone she can trust, by her giving her the confirmation that she's cool. Her sister was able to, come on the platform and let everybody know that she's gonna calm her nerves, which is good because you don't need to be having your nerves up while the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going around. So thanks to Nikki Gilbert, thanks for Sean Ray Price coming on, letting us know that. And to my knowledge, because I haven't searched beyond that point, beyond that 4-hour mark that you see up there, I haven't found any more information pertaining to that, but I do hope she's okay. But that's the word we got, that she is okay, and she's just trying to recover from that. And pretty much, I can say all across the board, from these platforms that's been out. She did get the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and on top of that, she's just tired. Who wouldn't be if you are the cash cow of your family and you get treated as such? I'd be tired too, and I want a vacation as well from all that, because after all, the goal is to get better. And the last thing you want is to be surrounded by people asking you for anything like that, when the concern should be to make her be okay, but the concern to making her be okay shouldn't be out of the guise of we got to get this cash cow up and running. You know, don't Miley Cyrus her, don't Britney Spears her. You know, just don't keep her around healthy just so you guys can get cash from her. I think I'd disappear too. So let's see here. What do I have in here? I'm going through everything. I had a good time taking my notes, making sure I said everything, and I'm giving credit where credit is due. Thanks to all the YouTubers who have been providing good information, because from each platform I've been able to get other things out of it to share with you guys, so you can go to their platform and see for yourself. I'm looking, just one moment. Oh yeah, that's an article on that TMZ provided too. Let me see how let me stop sharing this. Let me see how long this video is. Oh, it's just now we're in. I didn't type that in yet, because I do want to see the TMZ one, because the last last article we read, I think, did reference TMZ, and we were looking at Hollywood a lot. So let me see if I can find something on here real quick. While I look, I think I can play a video. This will give you guys some time to refresh, unwind, gather your notes, see for yourself all the links I shared real quick. You can go look at that real quick while I play this video. Then we can all be caught up at the same time. I'm back. You know, I gotta go to the ladies' room. So what I'm gonna do is just actually play the song one more time. Hey, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the intermission. I know I did. That song is awesome. I also play it quite frequently now on my Instagram in the what's called the mirror tab. What do you call it? It only lasts 24 hours. That tab. So I'm going to the TMZ thing. TMZ. I don't mind. TMZ. Let me look it up. TMZ. Let's see. Written by TMZ. I'm looking for TMZ.com. That's where you go, right? Come on. TMZ. I know they have like their own website. Yeah. Let's see if I can find her. Oh boy, it's a lot of news filled in here already. It's a lot of stuff that's happening in between time. So I might have to have a search bar so I can type it in the search bar. But perhaps I'll get to where I'm trying to be. 9:25, gospel singer Kelly Price seems to confirm herself as a singer. Here's something. 9:25, that's from 26. Oh, the server returned internal error. Let me look on my notes to see where that article came from. I'm going to share the screen. So you guys can see what I just saw, because perhaps I went to the wrong one. So I'll go share screen. Hey, let's try this again, boys and girls. Hey. Goodness. Okay, look, we're on TMZ. I tried to go here first. This was dated 9/25/21. Gospel singer Kelly Price seems to confirm herself she's not missing. Well, something is broken. We'll fix it as soon as possible. Sorry for any inconvenience that this has caused. Well, I'm going to go to this one. Gospel singer Kelly Price missing in Georgia after receiving the T-Rex battle, revealing the T-Rex battle. Do it say, now this one was written 9/24/21, 3:05 p.m. PT, and there's the picture that they chose. Gospel singer Kelly Price has gone missing in Georgia, TMZ has learned. And it happened shortly after she was released from the hospital after battling the Tyrannosaurus Rex. According to officials in Cobb County, Kelly has been listed as a missing person following a welfare check conducted at her home last Sunday. We're told the authorities found no evidence of foul play and spoke with Kelly's boyfriend at the residence, but she's now listed as missing with the National Crime Information Center. Now, according to, let's go here, a new update that just happened right after this went out on TMZ. Let me go to the link. According to the Armand Wiggins show, word just came in. Kelly Price not okay, allegedly in long-term care facility on ventilator. Family not listed as contact. Towards the start of this video, which is right here, let's magnify that so everybody can see. There she is. And once again, this video is called Hey. Okay, the video wasn't called Hey, but I thought I wrote that down. Kelly Price not okay, allegedly in long-term care facility on ventilator, and family not listed as contact. So, according to the Armand Wiggins show, that's what it says, and the video was released yesterday. This video was, as you can see, 1 day ago, and the article is read from TMZ. And I'll read what the articles, I think I just read the article from TMZ. So the information that came in right after TMZ released the article I just read, which was this here. After TMZ released the article I just read, which is right here, provided by TMZ, an update came in. And the update said, in the voice, it says, so after a few hours after TMZ article broke, Kelly Price's lawyer came out and said, she's fine, she's safe, she's recovering from the T-Rex, but she didn't disclose the location. So at least I know Kelly Price's lawyer is a woman. That's what I'm gathering. I didn't know because I thought Kelly Price's lawyer was a guy, but it's a girl. So once again, this is what the lawyer came out to say. Where is it? I shall hold my place as I turn the page. So a few hours after TMZ article broke, Kelly Price's lawyer came out and said she's fine, she's safe, she's recovering from the T-Rex, but she didn't disclose the location. So she's fine, she's safe, she didn't record the location. And that kind of goes along with the video that came out today, which was time-stamped 4 hours ago. That she got word from her sister, the lady in the thumbnail with the green, which is Kelly's sister, the green, stating that a trusted source said that she's good. So that gave her sister peace, knowing that this trusted source that they've trusted for a long time, you know, reached out to say that she's good. So everything's adding up collectively that it's circling around that she is okay, but she really wants to be left alone. And who can blame her in a time like this? She got to focus on healing, because she's, even though her kids are grown, she's still a mom. And she belongs to someone. So she, she's got a boyfriend slash a fiance. They haven't declared what's going on with that yet, but she's with someone, so she's got other people too. So she's got to get well for her. So I said all that to say that. So I documented everything in a timeline form to show that everything's adding up slowly but surely, and it's starting to show that she is fine, but she just really wants to be left alone. And she didn't add her parents, or, well, not her parents, rest in peace. She didn't add her close to kin, like relatives, like aunts and uncles, because that was her preference. And usually when people don't add certain family members on, it's because they're going to cause too much havoc. And if you're in the hospital trying to get healed, the last thing you want is more drama. So she just didn't add those people on the list to come see her, because it would have caused too much stress. Rightfully so, in a smart move. So she's healing. She doesn't want to be bothered by people causing her too much stress while she's dealing with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. But a lot of people just wish, even though that is the case, that she did like a 15-second TikTok. Even if she had a bonnet on her face, she didn't have to have makeup on, just to say, yo, I'm okay, and then be out. But once again, she doesn't have to please anybody. She don't have to live for the fans, what the fans are concerned. And that's just about as far as it's going to go. I am going to conclude once again with the long-winded quote that she said, which is good. That she said on the Breakfast Club. Let me see if I can go back to the Breakfast Club. Oh, here. And this video was good too. Have to give credit to where credit is due. Let's see here. Shout out. Where's that? Know where I got that information from? Because that was good too. Oh yeah, because I did read that video. That was good. Okay, hang on. Let me read this. Exclusive. Oh yeah, so this circles back to what I was saying, how it's good to fact check and just see, when you look on everyone's platform, to see what everyone's talking about and find the things that everyone's saying just through all the speculations and stuff. And here's another source. I believe this is the video here from the Wiley Show, and the video is got, no, this is the Nicki Minaj one. So this is the video with the video about Kelly Price is in the video thumbnail with Nicki Minaj with her purple hair and stuff. And that video, so you can look at it, is called Exclusive. Tasha K defend Nicki Minaj, Karen Civil versus Jason Lee, Omni and something is arrested. Even though Kelly Price isn't in the title, her picture is on the thumbnail, and it also reiterates what the lawyer said in the show here. So it says from his point of view, he didn't feel worried, and gathering from what all this, what it is she just didn't want to be bothered. So he didn't feel worried that something was wrong with her, but just simply wanted to get away from the ruckus of family pulling on her. And once again, references that TMZ also reported that Kelly Pressler reported that Kelly is not missing. She is healing from the T-Rex and the place not listed, which makes sense. Why would they tell the public where she's going to heal? Because that will cause more stress. It was funny though. Let me see. Yup. Because he was going on the rant. She tired. She tired of y'all bother her. She tired of y'all bother her for money. She left you. I'm like, oh man. But yeah, I'm saying all that to say everything's wrapping up. She seems to be doing good, and I'm going to piggyback to Breakfast Club because that was a good interview. And I'm going to end with the quote she stated in regards to her album called Grace that came out 5 months ago. And then after those 5 months, the album Grace came out 5 months ago. So upon her release, 2 weeks after the release of her CD Grace, was going to be a book that she wrote accompanying the message she was bringing. I think that book was also called Grace. So in alignment to what's going on with her right now, and piggybacking on what she said, she, everybody extend everyone some grace in regards to this story of her being supposedly missing, and family and friends, extend a level of grace with compassion and empathy as she goes through the Tyrannosaurus Rex, because I'm quite sure it's scary and it's stressful. And she's at a new point in her life once again. Her kids are grown, so she's an empty nester. She's lost a lot of family due to the T-Rex. She lost a sister before that, and then a divorce. I mean, she's going through a lot. So, let me find that page so I can wrap this up because it's really good what she said. Once again, thanks Breakfast Club for interviewing her. It was a good interview. And I think I listened to it. I know I listened to it at least 2 times when she was on there. It was good. It's really good. So it says the Breakfast Club, the video that is titled Kelly Price Speaks on Body Shaming in the Music Industry, Grief, Growth, her new album Grace, and more. This video came out 5 months ago. And her getting on the whole topic of race is when she was segued into being referred to how her grandparents gave her grace despite of them being over religious. They gave her grace and showed compassion, empathy to her when she was pretty much considered homeless and pregnant at 18. They extended her grace during those times where you're really shunned upon to be like that and religious. So having said that, Kelly responded, nodding her head slowly. Yeah, I needed a lot. Grace a lot in my life, and we all do. Every time I talked about this project, when people ask me, I say, I think the problem is just we as humans, we really can do better about extending grace to other people. Most of the time, we don't realize how important grace is until we need it for ourselves, and we find ourselves in a hot seat, or people judging our actions or what we said, or what they think about us, or what they've heard. That's when we want people to understand and listen. She continued on by listing and mentioning things regarding grace that went on as follows. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I have a U-verse reading plan that's coming out. I think in about 2 weeks on the subject of grace. And I broke the word down into an acronym. Grace is a gift. It's the gift of giving, responsibility. Gift, responsibility, accountability of yourself, and to expect accountability of other people, but with compassion and empathy. That's real grace. You are responsible, and it should be given as freely as you are willing to receive grace. You should give it that. You should give it that freely. So that's why I call it a gift. You have the responsibility to be responsible. You should expect others to be responsible too. We should be accountable. You should hold other people accountable for their actions too. But the difference between just that and the true act of grace is to do it in compassion and with empathy. Because at some point, when you need it, that's what you're going to want. So in closing, I close with those words that Kelly Price said while she was going on her promotional tour and campaign about the album Grace and the book that she wrote about the deepness and originality and the true meaning of grace, which is empathy and compassion. Grace is real, authentic empathy and compassion. So in this time of her distress, let's all think about exercising what her album cover is about in the book, mission statement that she wrote, having some grace, empathy, and compassion, and regarding her in this situation. And I hope that her family and friends extend the same thing to her while she's going through this. And I wish all the best to her family while they're coping with this. This was a good live. I had a good time. Please go to the YouTube channels I referred to regarding this topic. Tell them ELAY TV sent you, I had a great time. Kelly Price, get well soon. Thanks for coming out with another album. Thanks for coming out with some good music. Wishing you the best. And like you said in your previous article from 2015, you had to start making choices that reflected your true happiness. So I hope in this time of Tyrannosaurus Rex, you are doing that again. Finding your true happiness and not living for others, but living for what you know is right. And it seemed like 5 months ago you were right on the great path. So I can't wait till you get better so I can continue hearing you go on these podcast tours talking about grace and how you grew up in New York and stuff. I really enjoyed that interview that you did on the Breakfast Club. It was very encouraging. And how you were honest about the whole body image thing you struggled with. That was good. That was real good. And telling us about how you were poor and went from school to school. It was just a great story. And thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for being real with us in regards to your life and how it was hard coming up and how you had a baby and stuff so young. That could be scary. So my name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm crazy. Signing out. Y'all have a good night.
Order a mask. 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 Buy 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 a mask. Order 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 a mask. Buy 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 a mask.